Hi there, Joe Benjamin here, Director of Community Impact at United Way of Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. And we're here observing ALICE Awareness Week this week. And just wanted to show you one more part of our website that leads on to some juicy data about ALICE. If you go to uwhr.org/ALICE and scroll down, here's a reminder, ALICE is asset limited, income constrained, and employed. And further down, we have some links to parts of the United for ALICE website that has some rich data related to specific segments of the ALICE experience. So if you click on this second link here, the Economic Viability Dashboard, this is a new tool just released in the last month from United for ALICE that actually brings together several pieces of data to help understand the experience of people who are living paycheck to paycheck and below the ALICE threshold. There's a video there that'll give you an overview, and there's also a couple of collapsed accordions here that can lead you through more information about how to use the website. But I just wanted to show you an example. This breaks down the ALICE experience through work, housing, community, which they define community resources as preschool enrollment, high-speed internet, commute time, health insurance, grocery store access, and then a tool to be able to compare gaps in service as well. So if you scroll down here to the maps and data section, I'm going to click on housing just for the purpose of demonstrating this part of the website for you. And when you click on housing, you'll see that the map updates and we can actually drill down to Virginia. So I'll go in and select Virginia. And when you select Virginia, you can either select a county or a PUMA. A PUMA, here is a little cheat sheet. It's a statistical geography containing no fewer than 100,000 people. So because the city of Harrisonburg has a population of a little over 50,000 and Rockingham County has a population a little over 80,000, we have to combine the two into one PUMA. So the data that you'll see in this section is actually combined data between city and county. And if you hover over the Central Shenandoah Planning District Commission Northeast PUMA, this is actually Harrisonburg and Rockingham County right here. So we're just going to zoom in there and you can see it's our local area. Keep on scrolling, and this actually zeroes in on the data around a few key variables. This graph shows us renter households below the ALICE threshold paying equal to or less than 30% of income on rent by race and ethnicity. The gray dots here are the state average. So you can compare the state average to our local average based on race and ethnicity. And then if we keep scrolling, this is home ownership rates for households below the ALICE threshold. Really some stark contrast between the state averages here and our local Harrisburg-Rockingham numbers, and then the rent-to-own gap as well. These graphs at the bottom are fascinating. These break down the owner cost burden for owned homes. There's 68% of folks who are not owner burdened, so they're not overly burdened with the cost of housing, and 19% are burdened and 13% are burdened. For the rent burden, we can zero in here. So 27% of households below the ALICE threshold are not rent burdened. That means that their rent costs less than 30% of their income. Rent burden means that your rent is over 30% of your income, and severely rent burdened households are actually over 50% of their income. So a household who falls into the severely rent burden, half of their paycheck is going towards rent on a monthly basis. And so that's a huge portion of that family's very limited income, and 43% is a very large proportion of the folks who are living in our area. So it's just a quick taste of the data. There's lots more that you can click around and learn about. You can break it down by work, community, or gaps. And we just encourage you to go and visit this website to dig in a little bit deeper into the data and learn more about the ALICE Economic Viability Dashboard. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any more questions, and stay tuned for more ALICE Awareness Week information.